Hey friends, it's Laura with Laura's Handmade Haven. Welcome or welcome back. I'm so glad you joined me today. This is going to be kind of my September wrap up and my October sneak peek for the channel. Just letting you know what's going on, what I've gotten done this month, where I'm heading next, all of those good things. So yeah, let's jump right in. First of all, hopefully you've noticed that the Lora Holt Be Happy quilt is now basically done, and I do still need to get it quilted and all of that good stuff, but for the most part that quilt top is together, and that video series wrapped up a couple days ago. So that'll be super fun. If you haven't checked out those videos, make sure you do. They're all in a playlist on their own, so easy to find, and you can just play the entire playlist while you're crafting in your room and see how the quilt came together. So that's be super fun. I'm really happy to have that quilt kind of off my list of my to-do projects. So that was fun for me to get that done and share it with you. So the other thing that we focused on in September was just some more vintage quilt projects. And I'm going to give you a sneak peek today. This weekend, I'm going to wrap up that series because, well, September's almost over. And the last project with all those little scraps from my modern take quilt is going to be making these sweet little needle books. So stay tuned for this weekend's project. We're going to make these cute little needle books together and use up the remaining scraps from that vintage Dresden quilt. I hope you enjoyed that series. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from you guys on it. And I do plan on doing another series with the vintage quilt later on, or vintage linens or something, just because I feel like a lot of us are looking for ways to upcycle, recycle, remake those vintage items. And it's super fun to be creative and come up with ways to use and share and give new life to older projects. So stay tuned for that. That's probably going to be later on in 2026 because I do have plans for the rest of 2025 for you guys, and I'm excited about that too. So October is coming. Oh wait, hang on. Let's back up for a second. This video will be posting before the last video of September, and the last video of September is the one that I really want to encourage you to pay attention to because it's going to be amazing, and you're going to get a super fun and free item that's going to help you get organized for the entire next year. So stay tuned for that. It's a video that's releasing on the 30th, and you'll see it right here on the channel. So just come back, get those notifications set up to be alerted when content posts, and you will be one of the first ones to know. All right, so October is coming. I feel like I'm saying winter is coming, but no, October is coming. And my brother gifted me a very large tote of flannel scraps. Now, flannel is not something that I work with a lot, but when I'm faced with a challenge and a tote of scraps, I think, what can I do with these? And I have a list of projects to share with you guys for October. Now, I will be doing another little short video just introducing those projects and giving you an idea of what supplies you might want to gather if you want to make all of them with me. But those videos will start posting on October 2nd, which is a Thursday, and I will probably be doing another little video specifically on the Cozy Up October series early next week. Probably look for that around the 28th or 29th. So, but it'll be a short little video. So anyway, but with that, I'm going to give you a few sneak peeks of the items that you can expect to be seeing. The first one, let me get that fluffed a little bit. The first one is a sweet little flannel pumpkin. And this is going to be a pretty basic, almost no-sew project that you could do with the kiddos. So make sure you stay tuned for that. It's going to be, I think, about halfway later on in the month in October, but plenty of time for Halloween if you get your supplies beforehand. Another little thing that's going to be nice, this is one of a set of two. We're going to be making some nice little hand warmers. I'll walk you through how to do that quickly and easily. So be watching for that. And again, all gearing up for these brisk fall days. I am so excited for fall here in Missouri, and I hope you are too, wherever you are. Fall is my favorite season. It is my favorite season. I love it, absolutely love it over all the seasons. It's my jam. All right, So the last project I'm going to share today, just a little sneaky peek for you. I will also be doing a tutorial on how to make a set of mug rugs and coasters. So just gather up your flannel scraps for right now and stay tuned for my Cozy Up October launch video that we'll be posting either the 29th or maybe even the 1st of October, but you'll have plenty of time to get your supplies and then get caught up with me once those videos start posting. And those videos will be posting on Tuesdays and Thursdays throughout all of October. And then 2 more sneak peeks for you, or 2 more teasers, I guess, for you. November, I'm gonna go back to more of a regular schedule, and on Tuesdays, I'm gonna have something fabric related, and Thursdays, I'm gonna have something either paper or home deck related. So be watching for that in November. Also, we'll be throwing in several little gift ideas in with that series in November. So stay tuned for that. And then December, well, it's still a surprise. But also in October, though, backing up, sorry, I have another cocktail liquor for you, another DIY recipe that we'll be posting in October, so stay tuned for that. I hope you guys are enjoying those little cocktail recipes. They've been fun to share with you. Just some easy little things that you can make up and have on hand to mix in with your drinks, which also will tie in with the project that's coming in January. I went this last weekend and got all of my supplies because, of course, I want to be ahead of you guys because I got to, record and edit and all of that stuff and work out the bugs. But I will be releasing an original design starting in January. It will be a quilt and it will be tied into the cocktail series. I hope that you're going to enjoy it as much as I have enjoyed designing it because I am super excited about it. So that's your little tease, I guess. That's a pretty big tease. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Anyway, that's my wrap up for September. That's where I am. The only other thing that I would like to share with you guys is I have been saying this for months now, and I've been so sad to have to say this every month, but I think I am not pushing it. I am setting timers and everything, but I think I have finally allowed my hands to relax and heal enough that I actually broke out a little cross stitch and I got all of this green and this little bit of red done. So what I'm doing is I'm setting a timer for 20 minutes, and when the 20 minutes is up, the cross stitch goes away. I'm just really kind of easing myself back into that and making sure that I don't overuse my hand and end up in a bad predicament again, because that was no fun to have all that pain going through my thumb and wrist. So, but I'm excited that I have been able to do a little cross stitch. And of course, I looked through my projects that I had ongoing and I was like, I'm gonna focus on the Prairie Schooler Santas because I love them. It's coming up on Christmas and I want to feel cheery and happy. And to be honest, the Aida cloth and the count and everything, the 14 count Aida cloth and just that size and everything was something I just thought would be a good idea to start with if I was going to try to break myself back in gradually with some cross stitch. But so excited about that. We've had a few other fun developments in September. I am over halfway through with my first 2 classes for the semester. I have 3 8-week classes this semester, 2 for the first 8 and 1 for the second 8. I'm over halfway through with that first 8 weeks, so I am very happy about that. We've also met some new friends that we have been really enjoying keeping up with and figuring out how our lives could align so we could hang out some more. So all those things are good and exciting, and we've had a lot of great fun. The only other thing, let's see. Oh, goodness, how could I have forgotten? The other thing that I did in September was I went to Hamilton, Missouri, to the Missouri Quilt Museum and saw the Boonslick Trail Quilters Guild quilt display in the Show Me Gallery. And it is amazing. If you are anywhere close or traveling close to Hamilton, Missouri, September and October, our guild has our quilts there. Please go see our quilts. They look amazing. And the entire museum is incredible. They have such a diverse collection and so many beautiful quilts and so many amazing, talented quilters represented by the works of art that are hanging in their walls. So yeah, it's super fun. So please go check out the Missouri Quilt Museum. I hope to hear some of you say that you've seen my quilt in the museum. And if you spot it, let me know. It's so fun. All right. So that's all I got for you today, but I hope you enjoyed the quick little update, and I hope that you feel like you know what's coming and what's going to be coming soon. And like I said, stay tuned in this weekend for the vintage needlebook tutorial, and then also tune in next week on the 30th for that great big awesome surprise video that I have coming for you that's going to help all of us in 2026. So, all right, until next time, find joy in all you do. Carve out some time for crafting and creating, and remember, it's always better when you make stuff up.